Okay. What do you think is the worst thing people have ever done?
I mean, I think the worst thing we've ever done as a society is OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it's close.
Oh, okay. Well, elaborate for me. Go ahead and lay it on me. Because, like, I've got an opinion too, but, like...
Okay. OnlyFans is the single biggest contributor to the downfall of civilized society.
Why? We've already got Cornhub.
That's bad too, but it's not nearly as bad.
How? It is the same thing, but like 2 inches to the left.
Okay, let me ask you. What do you have to live for?
I can't say it on this podcast on grounds that we might be demonetized.
What is your ideal life? Just tell me. What is your no? Be unfiltered and tell me. What is your ideal life?
Okay. I want to wake up on lakefront property. I want to be able to make love, then go ahead and cook a steak and drink coffee with 2 creamers and 2 sugars while I stare at the lake and just enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Then come back in, make love again, then go fishing, then come back, make love again, then cook, and then go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could do that for eternity, never get bored.
So making love is a part of your ideal life.
Yeah.
So let's say your girl's on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And she had all of her own money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? As much money as she needed. She didn't need to be with you.
Okay, so she's contributing to the bills.
Yeah. And she decides that's not her ideal life.
Why?
I don't...
No,
it just
you need
isn't.
to tell me why. Why isn't this what you want? No, I'm just joking though. Fucking. I mean, okay, so I'm following you. If that's not the life she wants,
Yeah.
well, she's got her own money, so if she wants to go out shopping while I'm fishing, whatever. I mean, like when we're walking around in public and then somebody leans in and goes, "I know what your girl's butthole looks like." Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue. I give you that.
So it's ruined the ideal. Like that's ruining your ideal.
Well, if I'm with somebody, I'd really hope that they wouldn't show their butthole to the world. But if I were to go ahead and hook up and meet with a stripper versus an OnlyFans woman, then what is the difference? Mm-hmm. If I were to find a stripper or anything like that.
So that's true. There's very little difference on your end. What I think is the difference is this, and I'm open to being wrong here, but I truly believe the ideal for a woman is always going to be a stronger man or a more successful man. Very few women would just objectively say, yes, I would prefer my man to be less successful than me. It's not ideal. And there might be a handful that do think that, but I think it's the rarity.
Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson at the time.
And so you see women in industry, big industries, not just in like OnlyFans, but actually in big companies. They're often, women who aren't going to end up being long-term married. They end up divorced or things like that, or just single into old age.
Well, typically that's because like they want a husband that's going to go ahead and take care of the house and them when they get home.
Yeah. And it's infinitely harder to find a man if you're a hyper successful woman. I think, like, imagine you're a woman making $2 million a year. Your dating pool is heavily reduced.
Oh yeah. Well, the guy that comes up there and goes, I deliver pizzas, bro. And also I smoke weed like every day. I don't even clean up after myself, man.
And so your dating pool has shrunk. And then if you were to add in the fact that you're also like, you do internet porn, you're going to decrease your dating potential even further. Like, it's even less likely. It's statistically way less likely you're going to end up in a long-term relationship.
Well, I mean, that depends on how successful you are. Like, if you get a few couple K and then your profile dies down, whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's where you and I have that difference. Like, if I had a girlfriend that, like, 2,000 people across the nation has seen their butthole, and cannot identify them except by their butthole.
How could you do it, though? There's no way I could do it. Do you know how scary it would be? I would literally, I wouldn't be able to sleep being with a girl who was on OnlyFans.
Man,
I wouldn't. And dude, think about this. Okay, imagine you're dating a girl who does OnlyFans. Okay, and then imagine how much of a heartbreak you endure if you break up. Like, me and you are both sensitive guys. Our hearts are 3 sizes too large.
Dude, we're straight tip guys.
And so you've been with this girl who's on OnlyFans and you love her and then you break up. And imagine she continues to make content post being broken up with another dude. I
mean, like, so long as I go ahead and get to be on like 2 videos, then I don't care. Like, I've learned...
Where are your boundaries?
My boundaries are undetermined because I learned the most powerful phrase in the human language.
So what?
Nah. It is what it is. You can only control the things that you can control.
How do you expect to squeeze resources out of space-time if it is what it is?
Because it will be what it is. That's all there is to it. You can only control a certain amount in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're about to go ahead and chain her to a radiator and take her phone and launch that shit into the toilet. Bro, you cannot contain a person.
Yeah, I'm not saying to contain a person. I'm saying make a smart strategical choice on what you'll be involved with and what you won't be.
Yeah, and exactly. And I'm not saying don't do that. Look, every stripper in the world wants you to think that you are special, so you will spend more money.
Yeah, and you're kind of an authority.
Oh yeah,
in that field.
I mean, if I had to go ahead and count the number of lap dances on people that smelled like mayonnaise, I'd be in the millions. But the point being,
so you get paid less than $1 per lap dance, is what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, look, for $1.25, you can get a pack of bologna, and I was a hungry bitch.
Yeah.
But look, you can only go so long in that field, because the second that you go ahead and find them getting a lap dance by the person that they just hired, making it rain on them, you gotta feel a certain way about it.
Because you didn't get that same treatment.
Exactly. You put in that time, that effort, and then all of a sudden, some other bitch makes them feel special.
But it is what it is, right?
Well, I'm just saying. That's what made me realize it'll be what it is, because it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, once you work at Peckers, it is what it is.